Hello, everyone. How's everybody's Sunday evening going? I'm early for the sunset. Hi, everyone. What are you guys up to? I've been MIA all weekend. Hello. Me and my husband were up. Well, okay, he was up an 18-foot ladder, and I was up, hello, a 15-foot ladder, and we were finishing cross bracing on our barn. Just got off work on a Sunday. Brutal. It's like beautiful here. It's just a clear shot. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What are you guys making? I am finishing a cat, but it's not like just a regular cat, so it's taking me longer to kind of like figure out the kinks. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What are you guys working on? I'm Pizza Hut. I haven't had Pizza Hut in years. Yeah, I have crocheted on camera, but I can't count my stitches and talk at the same time, so it's usually like a very muted live. Mini dinos. I made a dino. I love the Inside Out characters, and I was like, I really want to do them all, but I knew it was going to be very time consuming to do all of them. A bag, a hat to donate. That's awesome. A tester call. A grape cow. That's cute. Somebody made one of my small snugglers into a blueberry cow, and it was so cute. A tiger. That's cute. Tote bag, but I'm not sure if you should line it. Honestly, I didn't break my sewing machine, but when I moved, I lost my foot pedal. So unless you're wanting to create all those holes, and I mean, it depends on what it's for, but I say line it if it's like an everyday bag. I actually created a pattern that, because I didn't see any, and then I wanted to do something at the back of like your car headrest to store things in, and so I ended up crocheting a bag, and then I wrote the pattern out, and you can put like 2 large toilet paper things inside, so it's like a 10-in-1, I guess. You can make it whatever size that you want. But that was my crochet bag, the only bag that I made, and I used a mini bungee cord, so my wrist was killing me after. Have any of you guys ever used like thick bungee cord or macrame cord? Like that stuff is killer on your wrist. Even t-shirt yarn. I made cups for my kids' teachers to put their stuff in. Yeah, definitely. I'd take the extra time and put a liner on. Mine doesn't have a liner. And it's more so if the kids throw anything in there, it's not making a disaster inside. But so I'm thinking about starting I already have a YouTube channel, but no videos, just all my shorts. Let me know if you guys think it's a good idea to like interview other crochet artists so you can actually like get to know the person behind the account. I posted a reel a couple weeks ago asking people or telling people like you need to show your face. Like you don't need to show your face if you're like basically just broadcasting your work. But if you're wanting to grow your account, you definitely need to show your face. It helps you substantially grow, especially in like a very niche market as we have it. Um, I did actually like it's been the crazy like month. In literally like 45 days I've gained 21,000 followers. um, and I finally put into practice everything that I learned. Like, guys, the amount of stuff that the programs that I've invested in and like just learned and read and like done my research on social media and how the algorithm works. Like, I'll be the first to admit I'm a sorry, I'm a terrible, like I'm not terrible, but like my crochet is like shoddy. Like I've only been doing this with 7, 8 months now. Um, and I don't do it very often. Everything that you see that I make one of each. I make my pattern, I make that one item, and I work on something else. And so I definitely am not very good at like a lot of you. Um, and it's funny because I go and I'll create something and I'm like, I really like this. And then I'll like post a video. I'm like, oh, it's not that great. And I've actually never physically sold anything. So let me know if you guys have any tips on how to physically sell your stuff because I have quite a collection. Um, I was going to do a market, but I don't have enough for a market, and I don't have the patience to sit there and crochet like mini chickens or like those mini squids I've never made either. Made my own chicken pattern, mind you, but it's like to cover candles. So yeah, if you have any tips on where people sell their actual stuff, let me know. Um, Here's my going on about it. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys are thinking. Yeah, it is difficult to sell things. Like markets are great, right? Because everybody goes into markets like expecting to spend stupid money. Like nobody goes to I mean, I guess it's about 50-50 now, but like I would never go to a market without cash expecting to spend money on stupid things. I'm not saying crocheting is stupid, but like, you know what I mean? People are willing to just not think about what they're spending, where people buying things online, it's like almost buyer's remorse. Like they're like, oh, maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. So it's it's a hard sell to get. This sun is almost coming down. I don't know if you can see it. I'm on a busy road. But yeah, I see all these crocheters there. I have a plushy drop. I'm like, are crocheters buying other crocheters stuff? Is that what's going on? Right. How are you doing on Etsy? See, I didn't even create my own website. Um, like I have my own cleaning company, so I have a background in kind of doing everything. It was successful pre-COVID, but it was like I did everything from the marketing, from creating the website to doing all the accounting, and um, started like did the whole startup from scratch to kind of learn how to do everything. Um, but as far as like building a crochet website, like it's hard to drive traffic, mind you. Um, I would suggest if you don't have a lot of stock, and might sound weird, but a lot of people use it for something else. Um, yeah, see, they've met you at markets. Most people, yeah, or like commissions. Like people that will ask, and then you tell them the price tag, and they're like, "Whoa, like, what do you mean?" It's like, well, it only took me 8 hours to do. Um, but yeah, it's hard. What was I saying? So as far as like a website, I don't know if you guys have heard of Stan Store. Um, I'm sure you've seen it on other like topics. But I have a Stan Store where I have all of what I've learned because I paid for a crap ton of social media guides and training guides. So I have it there. It's available for people. But if you can actually create your Stan Store, which it's like $40 a month, but there's no other fees, which is awesome. So you can actually have your website, because I know you're paying fees on top of fees when it comes to websites like a GoDaddy website or there's a couple other ones, Shopify website. They charge you a lot of money for like the fees. So if you spend $50, they'll take like 2% or whatever. But Stan Store is definitely like a great option. I was gonna post my stuff on Stan Store, but I'm like, I secretly like have a bad attachment to everything I've made. Like, like I don't know. My sister-in-law asked me for like my turtle, and I kind of like I was like, oh yeah, I'll make you one. And I just like, first off, I can't find brown here in Canada. Like, it just doesn't exist here, the brown that I want. And but yeah, like I have a link on my account if you wanted to try the Stan Store. It's free. I have the link there. It's free. But the other big thing, like what I've noticed is growing on like even Etsy. To be in like have a successful Etsy store, you have to literally show your my phone is gonna die. I'll be back on live. I wanted to watch the sunset. um it's gonna die. Weekly market farmer, so I have customers. Yeah, that's awesome. Pretty much have to look around on the table. Yeah. Well, see, that's markets are awesome. And the sad part is I am literally like, okay, I would have to drive, but 5 minute drive to thank you. It is beautiful. It's a 5 minute drive from my house, and it's one of like the biggest markets in the GTA, like in Ontario. And I never do it. It's also really expensive to get in. But my phone's gonna die, so I'll be back on like 5 minutes to show you what I'm working on.